Namaste Koreans. Hope that you all are doing well at your home and using your time constructively. Well, I am Mrs. Sonia, working as TJT English in the Gurukul, and today I am here with a new chapter of your English grammar, and this chapter is from your writing section, right? So the name of the chapter, the name of the topic is article writing, right? So in this video we will discuss the format of an article, and I will share some tips with you, and with the help of those tips you can make your article writing more effective, right? So first of all, I think you have seen articles in some magazines and newspapers, right? So first of all, you should know that what is an article, okay? You should know that what is an article, okay? The first question that arises is that what is an article? Okay, here we are not talking about a and the. We are talking about article writing, right? So, an article is a piece of non-fictional writing. What is the meaning of non-fictional? Non-fictional means real time, means something that is real, right? So an article is a piece of non-fictional writing, and it describes any particular, it describes any particular theme, okay? And it describes any particular theme or a social issue, right? So we write articles relating to any theme of any lesson, or you can say we write articles related to any social issues, right? And I think you have read many articles about social issues. So this is all about the definition of an article. Article is a piece of non-fictional writing, and it describes any particular theme or a social issue. Okay, so now let me tell you the format for article writing, that what is the format and how we should write an article. Okay, so suppose this is the page of your notebook or your answer sheet. Okay, so here in the middle of your page, okay, in the middle of the page we will write the title. Okay, we will write the title, or you can say heading of the article. Okay, this is title or heading of the article. Okay, and the heading of an article should be in capital, means the first letter of every word, should be in capitals. Okay, so after that we will write the name of the writer, that who is writing this particular article. We will write the name. Okay, we will write the name of the writer. So byline, this is called byline, and here we will write the name of the writer. Okay, so it can be here at the left side, it can be here at the right, and we can write byline in the end of the article also. So it is upon you that where do you want to write the name. Okay, so after the title we will write the name of the writer. So from here we will start the body of the article. in three parts to make it easy for you, to make it clear for you. So first of all, I have divided it in para. Okay, the para number 1. Para number 1 in body, there are 3 para, and first of all we will talk about the para number 1. And para number 1 is introductory para. It is an introductory para, and in this para we will give a brief introduction of the issue. We will give a brief introduction of the issue, or you can say we will give an introduction about the topic, that what is the article all about. Okay, so this is introductory para, and now para number 2. Okay, this is para number 2, and here we will do analysis. Here we will do analysis of the topic. Okay, here we will do analysis of the topic, or you can say here we will develop our article. Okay, we will discuss the consequences of the issue. Okay, and if there is some problem, we are writing article about some problem. So here we will give the consequences. Okay, causes of that problem. Okay, and then good and bad effects of that thing. Good and bad effects, or you can say pros and cons of that thing. Okay, then we will give some other related information. Okay, so this para is very important, right? So here we will give the consequences. Suppose we are talking about pollution, okay, environment pollution. So here we will give some consequences, and we will tell about the causes of that problem, causes of pollution, environment pollution, and there is no good effect of environment pollution, right? So here we can skip this point, and we will discuss the bad effects of environment pollution. Okay, and here we can also share related information. We can share about the type of environment pollution. Okay, so we can do analysis of the topic. Here we will develop our article. Okay, we will develop our thoughts and ideas here. Okay, and now let me tell you about the third para. Okay, so para number 3. This is concluding para, or here you will give the conclusion. Okay, so in the concluding para we will discuss the solution. Okay, we will discuss the solution of the problem. We will suggest, okay, we will give suggestions, and here we will give some ideas. Okay, and this is summing up para, and here we will give some suggestion and solutions to the problem, right? So there are 3 para in our article. First one is introductory para, in which we will give introduction about the topic. Okay, and then para number 2, that there we will do analysis of the topic. Okay, we will talk about the consequences. Okay, we will talk about the causes, good and bad effects, pros and cons, and we can give some more or extra information about the topic. Okay, and in the last para, that is called in concluding para, in that para we will discuss some suggestions, we will give some solutions to the problem. So this is the format for an article. Okay, and now I will share some tips with you. By them you can make your article writing more effective. Okay, and while writing article you have to keep those tips in your mind. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the first thing that you write in your article is heading, right? Or you can say title. So text, and tip number 1 is related to heading. Okay, so heading or word title. So the first tip is that you have to write each word of the heading in capital letter. Okay, you have to start each word of the article or the topic with the you have to start each word of the heading with capital letter. Okay, and suppose I am saying animals, cries for help. So suppose this is the heading. So here all these words are started from capital letter. So you should start the first and you should start every word of your heading with capital letter. Okay. Second is also related to it, that it should be eye-catching. The title or the heading of your article should be eye-catching. It should attract the attention of the reader, right? It should be eye-catching. And the third is, it should give a crisp idea of the theme, okay, or the concept, or the idea of an article. Okay, so what is the meaning of this sentence? That it should give a crisp idea that what is the article all about. By reading the heading or by reading the title of the article, reader should know that what is the article all about. So animals cries for help. So here in this heading we can easily get an idea that this particular article is about the animals, right? So it should give a crisp idea of theme or concept or idea of an article. Okay, so next tip is also for heading of the title. Don't elaborate your heading too much. Okay, it should be eye-catching, but don't elaborate it too much. Okay, so let's move to the tip number 2. Okay, tip number 2 is related to byline. Okay, in byline you have to write the name of the writer. As I told you, you can write the name of the writer at 3 places, okay? But you can write either at the left side or in the mid or at the right side. You can write it at the bottom of the article also, but write it only at one place. Okay. So next tip is related to tip number 3. Okay. Tip number 3. It is related to introductory para. Okay. It is related to introductory para. Okay. First of all, it should be in brief. Okay. It should brief. And there should be only 4 to 6 lines in introductory para. Okay. There should be only 4 to 6 lines. Okay. And it should be eye-catching. Means it should be interesting. It should sound interesting, or the reader should think that it relates to me. Okay. So it should be eye-catching. Okay. Or it should catch attention. And the second one is it should create interest. Okay. It should create interest. Means it should be interesting. Okay. And the third one is it should be interesting, and third one is it should be planned. Okay. It should be planned. So tips for introductory para are: it should be eye-catching, or it should catch attention of the reader. It should create interest, or it should be planned. Okay. So now let's move to the next tip. Tip number 4. Language should be precise. Okay, the language should be precise. What is the meaning of this sentence? Means we should not add irrelevant things in our article. We should not add irrelevant things in our article. And it should be to the point. It should to the point. Okay. As you will be given a word limit for writing article, so you should be to the point, and you should not add irrelevant things in your article. Okay. So next tip is related. Tip number 5. Developing the idea. Or develop the content. Okay. So what should you add here? Okay. Here you have you should give an overview or an insight to the topic. Here you should give an overview or insight to the topic. Okay. And for doing this, you can add some data. You can add some examples. Okay. Here you can add some data, or you can add some examples. Okay. And here we will share that what kind of the problem is this. Okay. Suppose we are talking about some problem. So here you will discuss the kind of the problem. Okay. Then here you will tell the consequences, causes, as I told you in while discussing the format. Consequences, causes, some good and bad effects. Okay. condition. Okay. Okay. So let's move further to the next tip. Tip number 6. Okay. Tip number 6. Here you will use compare and contrast. Compare and contrast technique. What is the meaning of compare and contrast technique? Here you will give some examples. You will give some examples to prove your point of view. Okay? To prove your point of view. Okay? And the next tip is related to concluding para. Tip number 7, concluding para. As I told you that in concluding para you will share some suggestions, some solutions to the problem. So here you have to offer some solution and some suggestions to the problem. Okay? Problem. Okay. So now let's move further to the tip number 8. Sentences in your article. Tip number 8. Sentences in your article should be grammatically correct. Okay. In your article should be grammatically correct. Okay. And tip number 9 is you can use some extra quotation expression. Okay. Use quotation, some expression to make your article effective. Okay. And tip number 10, and this is the last tip. Okay. Stick to the word limit. Okay. Stick to the word limit. Words limit. Okay. Suppose you are set to write the article in 100 to 120 words. So you have to write that article only in 100 to 120 words. Okay. So stick to the words limit, and these are the tips. Okay, for writing an effective article. Okay. In my next videos we will discuss some articles. We will write some articles. Okay. So till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.